Did you know that the US military had been testing a hypersonic jet while the Ukraine-Russian war was going on? They did it in secret for half a month to avoid escalating tensions, but now the cat's out of the bag. All countries need great minds to help with innovation and push development. Elon Musk is doing that for the United States, and now they have the most advanced fighter jet thanks to the billionaire's innovation. However, the public display of such weapons would have been counterproductive, as it would escalate Russian tensions. This video will reveal the exciting aspects of this hypersonic jet. However, before we get into the details, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel Military Technology Updates. The arms race between the big dogs. At the start of it all, the idea of developing hypersonic jets or even missiles led countries such as Russia, China, and the US to embark on an arms race. However, China was thought to have the lead until now. There's no doubt that having the wealthiest man in the world in your country comes with a lot of advantages, and Elon isn't like most rich men. He's always interested in high tech, and although military weapons are not his specialty, he delved into it this time. The results were remarkable. While Russia was busy in Ukraine and China, seemingly comfortable in the number spot, the US is moving towards completing the most advanced hypersonic jet. America tested the weapon secretly under Project Mayhem. It was important to keep it secret, especially seeing that the president talked tough against Russia. What details were disclosed about the secretive project? Reports from a defense writer known as Joseph Trevithick revealed that Project Mayhem was originally concentrated on procuring test platforms that would enhance their high-speed work on jet engines. At least, this was partly the original idea. But with Elon Musk, things are known to move fast from development to do. As part of his SpaceX deal, the billionaire has a contract with the United States military too, and the American Army is taking full advantage of it. Soon, development of hypersonic jets like the Lockheed Martin SR-72 started in earnest. Late last year, new information about the Mayhem project surfaced along with a contract file from the AFRL, short for Air Force Research Laboratory. The file disclosed the program's developed name had been changed from Expendable Hypersonic Multi-Mission Air-Breathing Demonstrator. Instead, the new name for the program is Hypersonic Multi-Mission ISR and Strike. The secret of Mayhem project first came to light in 2020 through the US Air Force. The document also revealed that the potential of reusable engines is critical to aircraft development and weapons concepts. The plan was to produce a jet that could fly at supersonic speeds, land safely, and be reusable. And if there's one person who's into recycling and reusable engines and energy, it's Elon Musk. The man has been working on building reusable spacecrafts and finding alternative fuels to power cars. His success at building electric vehicles has heightened his capacity for innovation. What are the features of this hypersonic jet? The thing is, the US Defense Ministry has been particularly secret with the details of the Mayhem project, but once in a while we get scoops. It features including changing the hypersonic aircraft's engines. The generally available hypersonic aircraft models, like the recently discovered Hermes Project Quarter Horse, are turbine-based. However, you can start them with the standard General Electric J85 engine. This remarkable engine switches into supersonic speed as it approaches hypersonic levels. These jets will run on Tesla's new innovative lithium batteries, which are light enough not to affect the plane's speed, but long-lasting for reusability. Elon's SpaceX designs are used in the cockpit structure and armament too. With SpaceX being a leader in space travel technology in such a short time, his team's expertise has been invaluable to the US Army. It produced designs and high-tech features that have at least doubled America's capability of defending itself and its allies against aggression. The presentation carried out by the manufacturers doesn't show how they'll achieve this without having a significant weight or resistance. However, the project's potential to be a reusable jet is hugely important for all military purposes. The project was intended to produce a vessel with the capacity to exceed the conventional understanding of hypersonic fighter jet. As expected, if this were to work, it would not only serve the production capacity of the United States to build more hypersonic aircraft, but it would also help with hypersonic missiles. How? It would provide the capacity for speed adjustments based on specific requirements of a mission. For example, one problem that regular jets are flying is fuel rocket systems, especially in high altitudes where supersonic capabilities are needed. Advanced fuels are being experimented with to provide a more encompassing flammability limit while offering longer ranges. For example, hypersonic aircrafts being tested in Europe typically use hydrogen as fuel. This is due to the fact that liquid hydrogen isn't very explosive when compared to hydrogen. Hence, this reduces the chances of fire outbreaks or explosions and will also not incur major costs compared to the conventional fuel. The importance of multi-cycle engines cannot be overstated, leading to an increase in investment. We now have Rolls-Royce experimenting on reaction engines to aid the reusable engine goal. With the Mayhem project almost done and tests being carried out now, we can expect to witness the transformative capabilities of hypersonic flight soon. Also, many similar programs will rise from the success of this project. What benefits do a reusable supersonic aircraft hold? Being in possession of reusable hypersonic aircraft, especially unmanned ones, offers a lot of firepower and defense strategies. These can operate from multiple existing bases with modular payloads to the boot. It would also provide clear advantages where responsiveness and flexibility are required, especially when compared to other jets or missiles. The Mayhem project is focused on producing the most advanced air-breathing hypersonic system anywhere in the world. This would be capable of performing multiple tasks with a standardized payload interface. The system's also believed to be able to transport payloads that are 5 times its mass and ×2 the capacity of systems currently in the high-tech weapons market. What's the cost of this hypersonic jet program? Since it's a very secretive affair, there's very little information regarding the current technical characteristics of the jet or the cost. Even the Defense Ministry document does not provide details regarding the requirements of the Mayhem program. In the document, as mentioned earlier, such information about the hypersonic jet's characteristics is said to be top secret. However, the amount for the Mayhem program is expected to be around $371 million maximum. Now, that's a lot of money, but it's well spent if the US is in the lead for air defense superiority. China and indeed Russia have been working on hypersonic missiles, and it seemed confident that they would be the ones to unveil an advanced fighter aircraft. But what they lack in funds and having a mind like Elon Musk is what gives the US the edge it has. Over the years, the Mayhem project has always been just a program among many other US military programs. It wasn't the main focus until Russia started upgrading its Sukhoi Su-57 fighter jets. Before the pressure from the Russians, the United States was working on hypersonic cruise missiles that were breathable. The missile program also included the HAWC and HACM projects. HAWC stands for Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapons Concept, while HACM stands for Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile. As it nears completion, it's not being tested. The aircraft is believed to be capable of transporting 100 tons of freight supplies and military personnel across the globe. This transportation is to be at supersonic speed too. And don't forget that it's intended to be reusable. US adversaries will have a hard time coming up with something that can compete with that. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Military Technology Updates. Alright soldier, let's get back to the video. What is Elon Musk's contribution? The innovative capacity of Musk is his biggest asset, but that was before his status became global. Now his innovative capacity is one of America's biggest assets. One of those innovations come in handy for the Mayhem program by the US Air Force. After success with building car batteries as an alternative to fuel, Tesla's battery research team soon came out with another groundbreaking invention. The research team designed lithium metal batteries that could help enable electric aviation. How did this happen? Well, Tesla's head of the battery research team, Mr. Don, identified the problem with batteries in a news article some years back. In another article, Don discloses the process of using X-ray tomography and electron microscopy to pinpoint electrolyte degradation within anodic battery cells specifically. This was a groundbreaking experiment as it led the team to build an electrolyte that's optimized enough to extend the lifespan of hypnotic cells. And for how many cycles could it expand their lifespan? For 200 cycles. Now, this might not be a lot, but it's a solid step forward in battery capacity and its domestic and military uses. With lithium metal batteries being capable of storing as much as 60% more energy than their regular lithium-ion counterpart, which is used in electric cars, the Mayhem project looks set to be a success. Besides the US and Elon Musk's Tesla, it's important to note that there are plenty of electric airlines all around the globe, including Australia's Magni-X, which happens to be doing similar research. So Tesla might be known mainly as an EV manufacturer. It offers a lot of innovation to the world. The billionaire himself has revealed on more than one occasion his desire to delve into the electric aviation industry. The Mayhem project is his first, and it has created something that Russia's Putin would be very scared of. Back in 2019, Musk had congratulated Lilium, the German aerospace company, on its Virgin flight, as it labeled its aircraft as a good design. During the speech, he also disclosed his desire to test out Tesla's supersonic design. What about Elon's Starlink internet service? Elon is also granting the US military access to the worldwide internet service from Starlink, which would enable the quick flow of information no matter the demographic or the altitude. The alliance between SpaceX and the US military has much more to offer as far as America's defense is concerned. The SpaceX facilities have been testing space rocket prototypes for years. SpaceX recently landed and recovered prototype SN-15 after the rocket hit one of the highest altitudes during a flight test. With the reusability of the aircraft, military air travel will have the comfort of civilian air experience along with all the necessities required for modern-day combat. In its efforts to aid the U.S. military, SpaceX embarked on a full Starship program, working on a rocket carrier and a super heavy rocket that combined together to form the Starship spacecraft. Why is the billionaire interested in the U.S. military? Once Elon Musk got into the engine manufacturing business with Tesla and SpaceX, it was only a matter of time for him to attain success, and it happened sooner than most startups can boast of. With such success in creating tools that tackled problems such as the need for green energy and reusability among spacecrafts, it was only proper that the government offered such a man a deal. This deal put SpaceX ahead of Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin and a host of other companies. So, it's the US military actually taking advantage of its people's resources as it strengthens its defense. If you enjoy watching videos like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel Military Technology Updates. That way, you don't miss out on our next videos. Alright, take care.